As the search continues for a new South Dakota prison site, South Dakota State Representative and Project Prison Reset Task Force member Jamison brought Sioux Falls City Council members on a tour of a few possible sites in the city. Parker Brown in studio with our 9 o'clock top story tonight. Parker.
Hey Brian, the tours began at the site near North 2nd Avenue and Maple Street, where Representative Jamison previously showed Mayor Tenhaken around. 3 city councilors reached some of the same conclusions as the mayor, but also saw some positives in the way things might move forward. The first prison site finalist shown to city council members is close to the current South Dakota State Penitentiary. City council members agree with Mayor Tenhaken's criticisms about the site, calling it too small and citing challenges with the existing bike path. City Council Chair Rich McCorris also objected with the concern that there needs to be enough space for rehabilitation.
Right now, I don't think we've got the facility designed in a way that leads to rehabilitation. The staff is not safe, the inmates themselves are not safe, and so we need to design something that prepares people for re-entry, because it's that re-entry that's impacting our citizens every single day.
The other 2 sites included a new location being thrown into the mix. Both are near I-229 and between Benson Road and Rice Street. The landowner of the new site, close to the Humane Society, has told the state he would be open to selling. It has plenty of space. The only issue would be how much work would need to be done in order to build.
The idea of the soil use and the elevation changes. Out in southern Lincoln County and in Worthing, but mostly in Mitchell, we had a flat piece of farmland that it's just really easy to start building on, where this has other challenges.
Representative Jamison believes the prison search will ultimately come down to one of these 2 sites due to the local pushback elsewhere in the state, access to critical infrastructure, and the fact that the land that the state would purchase is not in high demand for housing or further Sioux Falls development.
These 2 sites rise to the top because they answer a lot of our needs for space. The idea of our current employees are able to continue working and living in wherever they live today, because the existing prison isn't that far from here.
We don't want to interrupt the amazing things happening in the community. At the same time, we want to provide something that's an essential service for the state. And so we got to balance those things. We got to listen to community members, and I think the committee should give full consideration to this location.
The Project Prison Reset Task Force will be taking as much input as possible from officials and residents near the proposed sites to make their ultimate decision. Their final meeting will be in Sioux Falls on Tuesday, and Representative Jamison says he expects it to become contentious because most of the big decisions on where to recommend to the legislature will be made then. Stick with Dakota News Now on air and online for more updates. Brian?
Parker Brown for us tonight. Parker, thank you.